I hang around in the car parks with paid friends. Sounds like a rather bizarre title for a film, doesn't it? But it's not. It also sounds like it's somewhat odd behaviour. It certainly is. But what's going on? Well, according to the Mail Online, an article by Martin Robinson, Harry's wife poses for photograph with TV host Jen Sue, a US socialite mother and daughter, after group ran into each other in Los Angeles. Did they now? Let's find out more, and then we can unpick it. Harry's wife was out and about in Los Angeles last night, running into a TV host and posing for a picture in a car park where one of the participants joked, "Which one is the real Duchess?" The Duchess of Sussex, 42, shared a super-friendly chat and selfie in California with a pop star turned prominent TV journalist well known for her red carpet work. It came just hours after it was revealed that she and Prince Harry will head to New York for another royal-style engagement. Harry's wife, wearing a striped shirt with sunglasses hanging from the lapel, looked happy as she stood with 3 women yesterday evening, with one saying the mother of 2 was low-key and super friendly. The selfie was with broadcaster Jen Sue, a big name in South Africa on TV and radio, who became famous after winning Taiwan Idols, a Taiwanese version of Pop Idol, and releasing 4 albums. Since then, she has been a regular at celebrity events, reporting and appearing on the red carpet. Ms. Sue shared the picture on Instagram overnight, declaring, "Landed in LA and on our way to dinner, we ran into Harry's wife. Totally low-key and super friendly. Nice conversation." Jen was partying with friends Melissa Leonard and Madison Leonard, a Philadelphia influencer, socialite, and her daughter. Madison also shared the image with a tongue-in-cheek caption, "Which one is the real Duchess?" The meeting came shortly after it was announced that Harry's wife and Prince Harry will return to New York City in mid-October for Archwell's Mental Health Summit, the first ever in-person event for the foundation. Multiple sources have claimed Harry's wife is about, once again, to announce a new project, insisting it is not a relaunch of her lifestyle blog, The Tig. Then the article just tells us more about what's happening with this mental health appearance at the Archwell Foundation Parents Summit, which I have explained in detail previously, and also then, of course, doesn't fail in its desire to remind everybody about the near catastrophic car chase that took place earlier this year. Now, why on earth would Harry's wife be hanging around in a car park? Interestingly, she's got her sunglasses with her, which suggests that, well, you wouldn't be going out wearing them at night, would you? You're not Michael Jackson. And therefore, is it the case that she's been, wandering around in the sunshine, hanging around in the car park, expecting somebody to turn up so that she could have a selfie taken with them? No. It's not a case of her doing that, although it wouldn't be a surprise given the level of desperation, but simply this is yet another staged photograph. Yes. Harry's wife didn't just happen to be wandering through the car park when she bumped into these 3 ladies who decided, hey, let's have a super low-key conversation, and she was super friendly, nice conversation, and then put a picture out there, but rather as part of the attempts to rehabilitate the image of Harry's wife and turn her into a nice person. Hey, look, no matter how much you take the turd and stick sequins on it and roll it in glitter, it's still a turd. It ain't gonna work. But WME are trying as hard as possible. No, instead, what has happened is that Harry's wife's agency has organised once again for rent-a-friends to be utilised. Oh yes, these are individuals who didn't bump into Harry's wife, but rather it's made to look that way, so there's an opportunity to then have a picture that goes out on social media so that Harry's wife can appear to be super friendly and having a nice chat. What purpose does this serve? Well, as you ought to know by now, it demonstrates the following. She's able to control these individuals. She's then able to seek to assert control over an audience, draw fuel from the responses, and, of course, manage the facade of being a relatable, super friendly, low-key, down-to-earth individual. But once again, the problem that she has is that she already has a reputation for being a fraud, a liar, and a grifter. There are millions upon millions of people who don't like her. And there is an army of individuals who are ready to scrutinize her every move to point out it's not as she suggests. It isn't the case that she bumped into these ladies, but rather it's as a consequence of her needing to demonstrate to the outside world control, the facade, and the drawing of fuel. How so? Well, certain sleuths on the old internet have suggested that the young lady that is the daughter of the socialite, the lady I think that goes by the name of Madison Leonard, is actually someone who's known to Harry's wife, and that she was the young lady who was hugged at the Windsor walkabout. And you'll have seen on your screens an excerpt from Twitter that somebody has pulled together the relevant images to suggest that Melissa, or rather Madison, is the same person. And that therefore it isn't a coincidental bumping into, but rather the fact that they're known to one another. And then further evidence that has been put forward on Twitter is to show that the mother, Melissa Leonard, is also known to Harry's wife, as per the picture that you can see. That she is there in the selfie, but also was in the crowd at the Windsor walkabout. And finally, that in relation to Jen Sue, apparently she provides a publication on brand management. And the suggestion is that she's been brought in as part of the PR team. And this is the problem that Harry's wife has. On the basis that these observations are accurate, she cannot help herself in the pursuit of attempting to gain control, fuel, and manage the facade that engaging in cock-ups like this. Her narcissism doesn't learn. It doesn't learn from the fact of collateral consequences. It just thinks, basically, we need to present an image to the world. Let's get that organised. Something relatable. Oh, bumped into some people. That can go out as a selfie. And then, collateral consequence, all of those fact checkers look at it and say, this is a PR stunt. In the same way that she does the pap walks where she was seen walking past Cameron Diaz for the purpose of them trying to make it sound like she was having dinner with her. In the same way that she turns up at events as a tag-along has been confirmed because WME know that nobody really wants to deal with her. Once again, she has to be seen with people who are paid for as part of a PR stunt because she doesn't actually have any genuine friends. She doesn't have any genuine friends in two respects. One, from her perspective, they're not genuine, although she doesn't realise this, because she simply uses people. People are appliances to her. They're there to be used for the prime aims. In the other direction, she doesn't have any genuine friends because she's so unlikable that the only people that bother with her are either people who are on a staff, people who are paid to deal with her, or people who can see that they can make some use out of her by way of their own agenda. And once again, Harry's wife has been shown up and exposed that she's having PR stunts in car parks with paid friends. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.